Hey guys, it's confirmed it's a broken toe. There's just too much bruising for it not to be. But today in this video I'm going to share with you some of the things that have helped me with Warhammer 40k both as a hobby and a game. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so this is more of a tips and trick thing than a showcase for these particular models. So I see a lot of people, they use different things. I've seen they buy the holders, they buy or have medicine bottles, and they may put sand in them, things like that to attach them to. And this is just a cheap, easy one, just water bottle or Coke bottle lids. And as usual for me, I just blue tack them. I mean, blue tack's pretty cheap. You can get it at Walmart. Just wad a little bit up and stick it on the bottom. And as you can see, a lot of my models, I didn't show this before, but I glue pennies to the bottom just to give them a little, they feel better having that just minimal weight added on. They just feel a lot better. And it keeps them from being top heavy, because sometimes they can be depending on your poses. Oh, and I guess I do want to show on this one. I had some of these Ludas. They were used and given to me, and they were not assembled correctly, and parts were broken. And I just took some plastic Q-tip pieces, cut them, and glued them to fix handles. Glued some bits on where things were bad, and just kind of repurposed and brought them back to life. So they're going to be really usable in the game, and they're going to look really good when I get them painted up. But back to the lids. These are really, a cheap way to have something to hold your model. Now, for some of the bigger models, you might want to get, like, this is from like a tea jug, so you can find bigger lids on different drinks and stuff. And I mean, it's really great. It gives you something to hold, keeps your fingers out of the way, and with that blue tack, it's such a good hold. You can turn the model at different angles and just really do everything you need to confidently paint that model and get a good job done. And you can use the smaller lids on some of the larger base sizes. It still works as well. So just wanted to show that you can use it for that. The other thing that I wanted to show is something I do with these lids is I put a little blue tack on them, and then I just stick them on my table on my work surface. And as you can see, I use them as my paint palette. You can easily just put the paint that you need into each one, keeps it separate. Put a little drop of water in there so you can blend or just kind of thin that paint out, because as everyone says, more thin coats, because you can always add more paint, but you can't take it away. Alright, so this is a board that I made for us to play the Warhammer on. I know, like, a lot of people don't have space sometimes to just have a full-time Warhammer table set up. So this is kind of a quick, easy option that me and my wife have developed. Essentially what we did is we went to Home Depot, we got some thin plywood, and we just had the guys at Home Depot cut the boards for us. We had them cut 3 boards down into a 44 by 30 sheets, and then we got some Gorilla Glue duct tape, which is super sticky and super strong, and basically we just connected everything like a Monopoly board of sorts. So if you're just playing a combat patrol or incursion sized mission, you just keep it folded up with one panel. If you're going to do a strike force, you just unfold to get 2 panels for your table, and if you're going to do the onslaught mission, then you unfold it again for the full 3 panels. So this is going to get you a nice compact way to quickly set up a table. Now the one thing to that is this is great and all, but you kind of need to have a large coffee table or dinner table to set this up on. Now you could probably get some sawhorses and some 2x4s to run along and make a table as well if you want more compactness. But for me and my wife, we have this nice little handy coffee table, so we just kind of throw it up on here. Okay. So then from there, what we do for the table is me and my wife, we went to Hobby Lobby, but you can go to any craft store that has fabric, Walmart, And basically we just got some cloths to represent kind of terrain color. You know, it's not the most fancy game table, but it really works when you don't have a lot of room, and the terrain really brings it out. So, you know, you get a basic color. So this is kind of like what we consider the sand color. We use this for urban terrain or like city street type terrain. And then we've got snow, grassland or jungle top, and then just maybe a mud or dark, dirty, barren wasteland world. Again, the terrain that you use on the table is going to help pop this out a lot more. The fabric is just kind of a backdrop, so you're not looking at that wood color. And again, you know, you can spend a lot more money on a lot fancier table, but this is cheap and convenient, especially if you don't have a lot of space and money. Again, these cloths, I think we paid like $3 per cloth, maybe 6 actually. And then the table itself, you know, Home Depot, Lowe's, they cut your wood for free. So I think overall for the wood and the tape, we paid like $35 with taxes. So great option for anybody that's getting into the hobby or wants to be able to do it at home with friends or family and just doesn't have the space to have a permanently installed game table. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to check out our videos. I hope some of the stuff I shared with you today helps you out in your Warhammer hobby. Even if you don't use the exact details and stuff that I showed you, maybe it'll help you generate some new ideas of your own. And definitely let me know if you've got any advice or tips for me. Always looking to improve my game. Thanks again for watching. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and look out for our future content. Thanks.